Hey everyone, it's Lady. So, I wanted to, first of all, this was not my video that I thought I was going to do today, but, I just saw this thing on Facebook, and, I don't know, I'm just going to get into it. So, I saw this picture of model Coco Rocha, and apparently she's a model, she is gorgeous, and she was being blasted on Instagram because she formula feeds her baby. Now, this is what I don't get. For mothers and non-mothers, they always have like that side, breastfeeding versus formula feeding. Now, here's the thing. Some of you ladies out there breastfeed your babies way, way, way too long. Yeah, I said it. If no one else has told you, I told you. Okay, if your baby can walk and put little words together and little sentences together, they should not be breastfeeding. Okay, if your baby is like 2, even 2 is too old for me, but 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5, and they're still breastfeeding, then you have something that might be wrong with you. Now, some women do not breastfeed at all. Some women just, as soon as the baby comes out, you give the baby formula. And that's okay too. If you breastfeed, that's okay. If you formula feed, that's okay. With my son, after I had him, if you didn't know, milk does not come out directly like that. For some women it does, for some women it doesn't. Especially if it's your first child, it doesn't. Colostrum comes out first, and it's this thick, white, almost yellowish stuff, and that has all the nutrients and stuff, and that helps with the immune system. That is what comes out first, and then the milk comes. The milk comes within like a day, maybe 2 days after you have your baby. So that's what happens. And when the milk finally does come, some women their bodies are not able to produce enough milk. So by saying you are wrong because you put your baby on formula, okay, well, not everyone can breastfeed. I was one of them, okay? After I had my son, he was breastfed for a week because my body did not produce enough milk. And, you couldn't even say breastfeed in my direction without me losing it. Some women just physically cannot. They do not produce enough. Now, with my oldest daughter, she was breastfed for like 2 or 3 weeks, and my youngest, she was breastfed for about 2 or 3 weeks as well. So if you breastfeed, that does not mean that you're better than someone who doesn't. If you formula feed, that does not mean you're better than someone who breastfeeds. So, and here's my thing. Why does it matter? Why do you care whether or not someone is breastfeeding or formula feeding? The baby's still gonna get fed. The baby's still gonna get all the good stuff that he or she needs. Why does it matter where it comes from? You know what? There are some women out there who cannot breastfeed, but they want to, and maybe like one of their close relatives, like their sister, or maybe a cousin or something like that, who has a baby, they can still breastfeed. Sometimes, they breastfeed the babies. Some people think that's gross, but that still happens. And all you can do is point out people who put their babies right on formula, because that's not the natural way. Okay, I had my baby, all my babies, vaginally, no epidural, and I breastfed for, like I said, a week, 2 to 3, and then 2 to 3. That doesn't mean that I'm better than someone who, who had an epidural and could breastfeed for longer and stuff like that. Doesn't mean I'm better, or someone who put their baby right on formula. You know what? I know y'all got better things to do with your time than to sit down at your computer and read about other people's lives because you might be unhappy with your own. There, I said it. I personally know people who, have kids over a year old and they still breastfeed, but that's not my business. It's not my business to say you should probably stop breastfeeding. That's not my business. Just like it's no one else's business that my babies were on formula at an early age. What may be good for you and may be good for your baby might not be all right or okay for someone else. So let's get that clear. So I didn't even want to come on here with a video like this because shout out to my friend Megan B. If y'all don't remember her, she was in one of my last videos, the long distance friendship video. She called me out yesterday or a couple of days ago saying that I need to get my Truth Tuesdays back, and I did do a Truth Tuesday video yesterday. It's just from the time I made it and tried to upload it on my phone, it just wasn't going. So I'll probably redo it. So Megan, I'm gonna get back to my Truth Tuesdays. If any of you guys liked it, I'm gonna get back to it. And so yeah, this is just one of those breastfeeding versus bottle feeding. I'm better than you because I breastfed. No, stop. No, you're not. That doesn't mean you're better. It does not mean you're better. It doesn't matter if you had 1 kid or 2 kids or 3 kids, or you have a whole basketball team full of kids. It doesn't mean that you're better. So stop. That's not nice. It's rude. Very rude. So that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.